This is just a gift from us to give to you, just to say thank you for your support and getting the country behind us, which made a real difference for us over in Liverpool. So
thank you so much.
Put it up on your wall and look at us or remind us.
Thank you so much. I feel really honoured to have that. So I could not fit that.
Okay, well, it's definitely not that.
Let's do it one hand. This is way more interesting. It's shiny. Is it in the middle?
It's going to stay there.
In the middle.
Have a bite.
Don't eat it.
Yeah, go on. It's already there. Thank you. You're up. You're up. Now you want to trip over.
Thanks, man.
What are you writing?
Fine by me. Fine by me.
He rau paki mai rā, kua oki mai rā, te tīma tō o te ao ki wanga ki a tātou iro ki te whanganui a tāra. E te tīma tēnā koutou hoki mai rā ki te kāinga, e kawi atu rā tēnā taonga, te taonga o te ao, nau mai e rarau.
I want to say as a Wellingtonian, for those people who are from out of town, it is great to welcome you to a typical August day in Wellington. And I want to do a really special welcome to my heroes, the world champion, Silver Ferns.
We were not going to let you away with just sneaking back into Aotearoa and not having a moment where we can say that you're incredible, that your performance was incredible, but much more than that. You've been on a journey that has had highs and lows, and you came out on top. And for that, you have all of the admiration of Kiwis here today and Kiwis generally. So thank you. But I'd like to think that probably behind it all, their family mattered, their fans mattered. And that's why they're giving their time to all of you today to say thank you for, I'm sure, the support that they were given as well. You have been thrilling to watch. And now New Zealand not only holds this World Cup, but also the Youth World Cup as well. And to the Silver Ferns, I want to just finish by saying, you are growing a generation of netball players. And not only that, you're growing a generation of sportswomen and girls. And that is so important to us as a nation. Thank you for being the advocates and role models that you are. Thank you for letting us recognise you. And welcome home. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa.
This team is a family. They stuck together and they were backed by their families. So I want a big round of applause for the Silver Ferns whānau. In a family, we all know that there's some really important people in a family, and they're kind of the parents of the family. And there's two people I want to single out as parents of this whānau right here, and that's Nolene Taurua and Deb Fuller. Can you two just step forward a little bit, please?
Thank you. Kia ora koutou. Look, it's really amazing that people have turned up. Quite honoured and so much respect and love for our country. First of all, if I can acknowledge Prime Minister of our country, Jacinda Ardern, thank you very much for hosting us. It is a massive privilege for us as a team, and we're the first netball team that has graced your office, and it's something that we don't take lightly, so thank you very much for having us.
E te kapa kaponga kia kahara, kaua e mate wheke. Engari ka ita wahinema, me he mate ururoa. Ka mate ko te mate ki rarora, ka whati te marama e. Engari ka ora ko te ora, ka whiti mai anō te rā. Tu whiti a te hopo, wai wai pirare, mangore te titiro e. Hono a ko te hono, a te kiore, e te kapa kaponga e. E ngā pou o mua, haere mai rā, ki ngā pou o te rangi e. Kia piri kia hono ki te whare kaponga, mo te apopora e. Tu whiti a te hopo, wai wai pirare, mangore te titiro e. Hono a ko te hono, a te kiore, e te kapa kaponga e. E te kapa kaponga e. E te kapa kaponga e. Ka hiru a toru whak, si o wihi.
Just a little bit. It's now my pleasure to thank the Silver Ferns, to thank everyone who has spoken, and to close the formal part of this, and to let you know that we're going to move to the bit that I think the vast majority of people who are here are looking forward to, and that is the ability of you to interact with our world champions. Thank you all for coming.
All right, everybody, while we're getting ready for the final little bit of formalities, I think we've practiced our chants earlier, didn't we? We gave it a good Silver Ferns, and I think while they're getting in there, getting their photos, I want to hear a few times. Let's go over and over. Silver Ferns, come with me because I know you've practiced, all right? On a 1, 2, 3. And again, keep it going. Silver Ferns. There we go. There we go. Come on, there we go. You're going to be a little bit shy. You're going to see the Silver Ferns in a minute? Wow, it's so awesome to see you here. Here's a lovely Wellington netball aficionado who's been with us a long time, Dale. It must be so wonderful for you to see these amazing women. We're here with Silver Fern Karen Berger and this amazing reception here in Wellington. Karen, what does this feel like to see these people that have come out to see you guys?
It's awesome. I mean, it's been a while since we've been back, but it's just amazing to see that we still have this support and everybody that we can sort of give back by being in front of them as well, and the amount of love that we get is just great.
Does the last month feel like a dream?
Absolutely. People still ask me how it feels and I still can't explain how it feels. It's an amazing feeling, and I don't think I'll ever be able to explain how it feels or actually feel it's real. Yeah.
Can you remember those final moments of that decider, the thought when we've got this? What was that like?
Definitely. I think that's one of the feelings I probably won't ever forget. I think the last 5 minutes of that game felt like an eternity. But yeah, definitely those last 30 seconds when you sort of know you have the cat in the bag, it really is this overwhelming feeling of just wanting the last whistle to go.
What's special about this team and this? I think you've probably got a lifelong bond now.
Definitely. I think everybody is so supportive and wants the best for each individual, and I think that sort of helped us towards the final goal that we had as well. So, and not just our 12 that went, but the wider squad as well. There was a massive amount of love towards everybody.
Did you feel the love from home as well during that tournament and the momentum building?
Definitely. I think we got continuous messages of support and of love, and I think we had our own little channel of messages that we got to post from people from the outside. So there was a non-stop just messages pouring in for love and support, which was absolutely what gave us the strength to keep going.
What do you think this does for the next generation of hopeful Silver Ferns, the next generation of the next Karen Burgers and Phoenix Kartakas and the next group?
I think it really sets an example of the hard work that needs to go in to be able to reach that goal, and also the feeling that it's possible, that it's not just a dream, that it can actually be something of reality. So hopefully, fingers crossed, those little kids can see it and work hard towards the same goal.
Awesome, thank you, well done, it's great to see you.
Awesome, thanks.
Good night. Thanks for coming. There you go. Just do it. There you go. That's all right. I'm in manners.
All right, well, now with Gina Crampton, the wing attack for the Silver Ferns, the world champion. How does that word sound, world champion, and wearing that medal?
Yeah, it's still very like it didn't even happen. You know, when people come up to me and say, you know, congrats, you're a world champion, you're like, oh, that's right, you know. It's so exciting though, and it's so amazing to be here. I'm from Wellington as well, so cool to be home and be celebrated like this with some of New Zealand. It's so exciting and just so proud, yeah.
If you think back to that week or that 10 days in Liverpool, what stands out the most? What's the thing that sticks in your memory?
Oh, a lot of things stuck in, but I think one was probably the 5 games in 5 days. That was tough before we got a break, but the England semi was massive. I've never been so nervous on the sideline. It was just terrible. And then obviously the final, like I've watched it about 15 times, I think. I'm a bit obsessed. I got to watch everything, but I could tell you what could happen, you know, it's 7 minutes, 1:45. But the final, you can't go past it, and just that winning feeling is just so amazing.
To see all these people here today, is it a little bit of, I guess, the reality of the support you had over there as well? You were feeling that support from back home?
Yeah, we had huge groups around us, especially we had a week camp leading into Liverpool and Colchester as well, and there's people coming in and out from, you know, all sorts of things. We had Grant along as well, you know, it was so cool, and like a lot of the girls had family or friends there, and just the huge support we got, you know, it's always going to be positive, but it just felt so huge, and yeah, it's so special.
This is obviously a sport you love, and to have this moment for your sport, how big is that for the game overall? And all of these people, there's some ladies here who I think have probably seen more netball than the rest of us combined.
Yeah, I think the older ladies are the most excited. They were trying to take my medal off me. But it's so cool. I can't remember anything like this happening before for netball, and there's parades for rugby teams all the time, so it's so cool. It's really exciting for us, and hopefully keeps things moving forward for New Zealand netball.
Yeah, I guess it's back to reality, right? You've got to play the Aussies again soon.
I know, it's so weird. I'm like 4 tests against them. They'll be out to get us, that's for sure, but it's what it is. You just get back on and you get training and gear up again.
Oh, congratulations, enjoy this moment. It's been awesome. Thanks, Jake.
Lovely, thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, Silver Ferns assistant coach Deb Fuller. Well, this must bring it all back. Wow, what a reception. What does it feel like to stand on those steps and see these people just loving the Silver Ferns?
Oh, it's special. It's very special. It's very emotional, actually. It's just because I think everyone, this is the first time we've all been together, and to be welcomed by Wellington and the Prime Minister like this, it just shows that what we've done is something very special, and we've brought the country with us.
Is it almost the realisation, I guess, when you're over there, you're so in the bubble of what you're doing and celebrating your success, and you came back at different times, but to see this together is that realisation of what a momentous occasion this is for New Zealand sport?
Yeah, when you're in the job and you're focused on winning, you forget about how that impacts on people around you, and it's not until we came back, and even today, and just realised how what we've done has, I guess, it's brought netball to the forefront of people's minds. It's inspired young people to keep playing the game, and it shows the Kiwi way of trying to find a way to win, and that's probably the thing we've been blown away by.
This is a sport, I said to Gina, this is a sport you all love, and that so many people here all love. be able to give this back to the sport? What does that mean to you as a group? You're forever etched in that memory now.
Yeah, I think so. I think the fact that there were a lot of things in front of us that we had to break through, and a lot of hard work that went on behind the scenes. I think it's because it's such a special group and support group and all our management staff, the feeling of winning will last forever.
Going back to the actual job, the coaching, can you remember in the changing room at half-time in that final against Australia, and perhaps even the semi-final at England, looking through the players' eyes and speaking, what was the messaging at that time? What were you telling them?
Yeah, I think it was more about just keeping to what we knew. There was no way anyone was going to do anything different. We didn't need any heroes. We didn't need anyone to go outside of the structures that we played, because the girls had so much faith in how we were playing. And chaos is going to happen, and you're going to feel under pressure, but you always go back to our playing structure. And because the girls were so committed to that, whenever anyone got stressed, that's just what they went back to. So there was a lot of certainty in what people's roles were, and so all the girls had to worry about was getting out there, playing and expressing themselves.
At what point in the final did you think, I think we've got this, we're in here?
Not until that last minute took forever. And then it was 16 seconds and the umpire blew the whistle, and that took forever as well. So anything can happen in the game of netball. That's why it's such a dynamic, exciting game, because it can change really fast. So we were very calm going into it, I think, because we had a really fit, strong team. The physicality of our girls got us through, and the experience and the connection, so it was awesome.
Oh, what a moment for the sport. What do you do now? Do you actually get to enjoy it? Let's prepare and play Australia again.
It's nice to come together with the girls. We've all, that's why you play netball. It's for the people that you're working with and the girls that you're growing, and just seeing them again, it's just great.
Awesome, Deb. Well, your medal, your ribbon's going to get a bit frayed. You better get back to the people. Thank you very, very much. Awesome, thank you.
Pretty good.
Okay, with the Silver Ferns shooting out Amelia Canasio, and you live in Wellington, this is your town. How good to see these people come out and just show so much love for the Ferns.
Yeah, man, it's actually really nice. Like the amount of people that have turned up, we never expected anything like this at all. So to have people come and celebrate us, and to meet Jacinda and just be here, it's a really nice atmosphere.
The first time, well, whistle's gone, this is the first time you've all been back together, basically since the night of that final. What has that reunion been like?
It's just been really nice, all of a sudden it was just over and we were all going home, so it's just been really nice to catch up with most people really quickly, and it just kind of reignites everything that really happened, and it kind of makes it feel like it was just yesterday, so it's cool.
Has it been back to reality though, back to mum life, getting back into it, and of course we're probably back in training as well?
Yes, it was definitely straight back into reality. I had heaps of time to catch up for my make up with my kids, so that's been really nice just being able to do that, but we are back into training now, so they're pretty used to me being at training anyway, so yeah.
How you balance being a mum and with your training and the travel and all of that? You must have a great support crew around.
I do. I'm really lucky that we've got an amazing family around us that take the kids at any point. I mean, we've even got a babysitter today, so which is lucky, and just juggling it, man, it feels like my life's pretty much chaos all the time, but I love it, so I wouldn't change it for the world.
What does this mean for the sport, for netball? It's had its tough times, and now seeing this today and feeling the emotion of your win, how big is it for the sport and showing these girls what you can achieve?
Yeah, I think it's really, really special, but really important for the kids as well to see where we've come from and just where we've gone to in like a short space of time as well too. I think it's really important that we continue to tell our kids that even on like the rise on journeys, it's never a straight road, and you fall down and you fall back so many times, but it like the work you put in matters to where you really want to go. So we've loved our journey. It's definitely been hard, but I think that's been the best part about it.
What stands out? What's the one thing, if you could pick anything from that 10 days in Liverpool, what comes into your brain?
It's honestly so hard to pick one. I guess for me it was the game against England. That was really it for me, because our backs were against the wall. We had no real option. We had to win it to make it through, and I was very nervous, very nervous going into the game, and just the way it felt on court and just doing it with all the girls, man, I haven't felt more loved in a team than ever before, and I think that really shone through and just made me feel so much more confident on court. And yeah, man, this team is something really special.
Oh, I feel like reliving it all again. Thank you, it's amazing.
It's like this.
I know you hear the whistle blow, you need to get around.
Hey, you guys were amazing. Hey, how cool was that? Yeah, it's fun.
You guys are awesome. You're going to get a close-up look at the videos.
Please, thank you. All the signatures, and then you get a unique photo. No, well, I'm the event. Fine, okay.
She's busy with the camera.
Oh, wow. That's
Very patient and working very well.
Oh, what's the picture?
You've got some work there. You've done good things.
Wait, mine's going to be
Oh, well, we've got a whole lot of cameras in here, so I can't really take photos at the
the
moment.
camera's out of the shot.
Come on, cameras, you had your one. Smiles.
Now the bottom one.
There we go. Hey, can I just get one? It's cool. Actually, we just need to, can we get you guys on the side, just come across, and you guys to jump out that way a little bit, just to centre it up. That's it. Perfect. Okay, here we go. Second attempt.